Hey everybody, Max Kevin here, Little Kid Podcast. Not too long. Oh man, I've just been doing breaking back labor, dude. I've just been breaking my back. I got up this morning. It's a little Saturday morning over here in Japan. I just wake up Saturday morning. It's like, well, all right, time to finally do that gardening. I've been putting it off all week. Got to do that. Got to get that yard. Got to get that yard looking good for the barbecue, even though we can't have barbecues over here. Got to get that lawn looking good for the barbecue. Don't want the neighbors to think I'm a giant loser who can't take care of his lawn. So I went out there and started hoeing. Started hoeing. Dude, I spent 5 hours in the garden today. I spent 5 hours in the garden today hoeing and ripping out weeds and ripping out. The people that lived here before us, I guess they never took care of the yard, and then they didn't live here for like a year, and so the whole fucking thing grew everywhere. So there's all these roots and all these bushes that are in the ground there. It's just like, oh god, all these goddamn roots, all these goddamn bushes, dude, roots and bushes. I was tearing those out there. And anyway, so I my hands kind of hurt. Actually, because I was tearing out the roots of bushes all morning, But I finally finished it. I just tore out as much as I felt like doing. And I looked at the dirt and I was like, that's probably good enough. I think I'll spread my seeds now. So I just started beating off. I just I had some grass seeds there, so I started spreading those seeds there, And I was like, as I was spraying them on the ground, I was like, oh yeah, it's my DNA. It's getting all in the dirt. Oh God, I'm so dirty, So anyway, hopefully that'll grow. Hopefully those will grow, Hopefully that'll be good. It'll be a good, nice lawn there, I don't know if I did it right. This is my first time planting seed, But we'll see what happens. Larry. We'll see what happens, Larry. Hopefully those goddamn seeds will sprout. Hopefully those seeds will sprout. You better start sprouting seeds. What are you doing? You just sitting around? You gotta start sprouting, dude. You gotta get a job, all right? Get in that dirt. Start sprouting. Spread your leaves. Spread your green leaves. Anyway, not much else is going on here. I think I'm still gonna lay off. I finished watching Stranger Things. The first half of the fourth season. It was okay. It was all right. It was all right. It was it was all right. I guess every season, everything incredibly implausible things happen. So I guess I can't complain about that. Like last season, they stopped the Russians from taking over a mall or something. The little kids. So if you're gonna watch that season, you can't complain about the next season. If you can't complain about little 12-year-old kids getting the best of the Russian soldiers, you can't complain about season 4. Anyway, it's all right. It's all right. Anyway, we got some fights tomorrow. We got some big fights tomorrow. UFC 200 and fucking 275, dude. Oh, it's an even number, 275. Only 25 more until UFC 300. Do you remember UFC 200? They made the octagon yellow and it looked really fucking terrible. Maybe UFC 300, it'll be purple. And everyone will be like, oh my God, why is the octagon purple? It'll be like, because it's UFC 300, dude. That's why it's purple. Oh, yeah, we got the main fight. Old man Glover Teixeira versus Jiri Prochazka. I think Jiri probably take that one. He should take that one. I don't think Glover Teixeira probably shouldn't have won his last 5 fights, even though he did. I think there's no one really understands why no one really understands how he became champion there. It's amazing. It's unbelievable, but he did it, man. He fucking did it. With jiu-jitsu, that's basically... I think that's the only way he can win this one. If somehow he gets Jiri down on the ground, that's his only advantage, really, to jiu-jitsu, Jerry's probably got the striking advantage. Glover Teixeira's his striking's not shabby. It's not too shabby. He could definitely. I can see him definitely rocking Jerry Prochazka with a punch there, and then going for a takedown, and then doing some jujitsu. Give him a little headlock there. Of course, Jerry's got that top knot there, so it's going to be hard to get out of the headlocks. Glover Teixeira probably just grab on that top knot, throw him around the cage there. But I mean, it's Jerry's fight to lose, basically. But I guess it could be possible. Glover Teixeira could use some dirty tricks there. He used some dirty tricks. I was watching Jerry Prochazka again, I mean, he likes to keep his hands low, but he's not like super evasive like Anderson the Spider Silva. He likes to keep his hands low, but he's not. He still gets hit. It's like, hey dude, lift up your hands, okay? You're not Anderson Silva, all right? You can't go into the Matrix and dodge people's punches. It's like your hands are down and you're getting punched. So maybe just don't put your hands down, all right? Keep your hands up, dude. Keep your hands up, dude. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there. I think I'm going to put some money on Jerry Prochazka. I think I'm going to put money on all the favorites in this fight here. This UFC, actually. Okay. So we also got Shevchenko versus some other girl. Who cares? Of course, Shevchenko. She's getting up there, man. She's 34 years old now. One of these days, she's gonna be an old woman. Is it gonna be this fight? Because this girl she's fighting is only like 28, 29 or something. She's only lost one fight. This girl she's fighting. I remember watching her against the I don't know, that other girl that always wears a t-shirt, and she fought her to a decision, and like the other girl is like 25 and 23. So she's basically 50-50. And she fought this girl to a decision. Like it was kind of a close fight, And now she's going to be fighting Valentina Shevchenko. I don't know about that. I mean, this woman's record is 18-1, but I think her record makes it seem like she's a lot better than she actually is. But she does have the age advantage, Shevchenko could be getting up there. I'm probably still going to bet on Shevchenko though. And then of course we got Weili versus Joanna Jędrzejczyk. I think Weili's going to take that one. She took the first one, and Jędrzejczyk's just getting older, And I don't know if her forehead is ready. Remember in that first fight, she had a big hematoma on her forehead there, which is like a big swelling, like she had a golf ball on her forehead, and she still kept fighting. And I don't know. I don't know if she's been playing golf or like putting golf balls in her head there, but I don't know. I think the Chinese girl is only getting better, and Joanna Jędrzejczyk is only getting older. So I'm going for the Chinese girl. Let's go China. All right, lock down Shanghai. Nobody cares. Just lock down the whole country. COVID's not over. It's been 2 years. Just lock it down. Lock it down. No one needs your cheap Chinese shit at Walmart anyway. Just lock down the whole country. Nobody cares. Lock it down. Lock it down. Your people are too scared to fight against the government because they don't want to die. So they're too scared to fight for their freedom. So just lock it down. Lock down the whole. They're gonna invade Taiwan too now, and America can't do anything about it because America's fucking going to shit because of inflation, and fucking they can't even stop Russia. Anyway, okay, real quick market talk. Of course, the CPI numbers came out yesterday on Friday, and of course, they're saying, oh, look, and inflation is transitory. Inflation's peaked and went down. Oh, it went down in April. That means it's going to keep going down. But actually, it was higher. It's the highest it's ever been, actually. So, oopsies. Oopsie poopsies. Oh, who knew this was going to happen? Oh, anybody who has a fucking brain knew this was going to happen 10 years ago when they just decided to print a bunch of money to bail out the banks. Did quantitative easing. They never had a way to. We're $30 trillion in debt. Plus, the Federal Reserve's got $9 trillion. So actually, we're $39 trillion in debt. Oopsies. Oh, you're gonna raise? Oh, you're gonna raise rates? Oh, you raise 10%. We got to. I don't think so, dude. I don't think so, bro. Anyway, yeah, so the market took a giant diarrhea dump, and gold and silver went up, thank God. Like, that's what should have happened, you know? That's what that should have been happening every single month. Every time they release these 7%, 8% inflation numbers, gold and silver should be rocketing up. I mean, gold only went, I think it went up like $40. It should have gone up $400. Jesus Christ, gold should be fucking $30,000 right now. Anyway, I don't want to get too political here. Or I guess that's not political. I don't want to get too precious metals. I don't want to get too precious metals on the podcast. Like silver right now. I'm looking at it right now. It's still at like almost a 2-year low right now. It's still at a 2-year low. It was only up 1% yesterday. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. When are people going to actually understand? When are people going to actually understand what's going on? I guess probably never, you know. Of course, we had this election, you know. We had this election in California. Of course, I don't know if you guys. Okay, I'm getting super political here, you know. There's this guy. His name's what's his name? His name's Gavin Newsom. Is his name, you know. And he looks like a sleazeball. He looks like fucking American Psycho, you know. He looks like Christian Bale in the movie American Psycho. He's got his hair slicked back. His dad was like the head lawyer for a big oil company, right? So he grew up super rich, right? And all he ever does is talk about like, oh, I got to help the working man. I'm a Democrat, da-da-da-da-boo-da-boo. I got to help the homeless. I got to help the poor people. Oh, I'm going to lock down California and have dinner with my friends at the restaurant, not wearing a mask, and I'm going to get fucking drunk. And no one even gives a shit because I got a D next to my name because everyone's fucking retarded in this state. And I know everyone's fucking retarded because they'll just vote for me because I got a D next to my name, even though I don't fucking do anything. You know, God, this guy's he's so fucking useless, man. I mean, he's not only are his policies fucking useless, but like, everything he says is like the biggest slime ball answer. Like he'll just say anything. He'll say anything. He doesn't believe in anything. He's incompetent. Every single problem in California has gotten worse since he's become governor, and people still vote for this fucking guy. Why? I don't understand why. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. You know, anyway, so there was a primary, and there's this other dude running. His name is Michael Schellenberger. He's an author. He was running independent, you know. He's running as an independent. And, you know, he's been on the Joe Rogan. You know, he's been on the Adam Carolla show. He's been on a bunch of shows, you know. He's trying to get people out there. You know, he's running for California governor. And he's running to, his platform is to actually solve problems. That's his platform. He actually wants to solve the problem. He actually wants to solve the homeless problem. What a fucking asshole, huh? What an asshole. He actually wants to solve problems? That son of a bitch, you know? And if you talk to the guy, or if you ever listen to this guy talk, I mean, he's very educated on the subject. His solutions are good. He knows exactly what the problem is, and he knows what the problem is with these goddamn politicians. They don't want to do anything. He knows they're all full of shit. And the thing, this Michael Schellenberger guy, he used to be like a big, like left-wing guy. Like when he was 18, he went down to South America to help the farmers, you know, fight against the dirty capitalists, you know? And he was like a big liberal his whole life. But then, like 10 years ago, he realized nothing was getting better. They were fucking everything up, you know? So instead of just believing like stupid-ass liberal, dumb, fucking retarded talking points, he started researching the problems himself, and he realized, okay. Oh, all this dumb shit stuff doesn't work. Maybe we should actually do things that actually solve the problem, you know? So anyway, he like wrote these books about just about homeless people in he wrote San Francisco, I think is the one book it's called. It's about the homeless problem in San Francisco and how all the goddamn politicians are so goddamn useless. Oh, anyway, he got 3% of the vote there on Tuesday. You know, the one guy that isn't a narcissist, sociopath, crazy person who actually wants to solve problems. He got 3% of the vote, and of course. Gavin Newsom, the Democrat, he got like 60%, and some Republican guy who's just a face of, who's got an R next to his name, and it's just like, oh my god, of the 4 million people that voted, not even that, like 3,500,000, 3 million of them voted for these two fucking retards. So that's well, hey, democracy works, guys. Democracy is great, huh? Oh, anyway, hope Jerry wins the UFC tomorrow because that'll give me $10. Anyway, thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.